So guys, about 3 or 4 hours ago, I want to say, we did get like a very interesting report. It is some recent news coming from Legend Hoops. Might have been longer than this, but I'm going to be honest, guys. I do believe it does pertain to the Los Angeles Lakers, especially as a diehard NBA fan slash Lakers fan, but more so involving LeBron James. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. But make sure you guys like, subscribe. Like, I really appreciate that a lot. I'm currently in the middle of class, so I'm in school. So that's why I'm not making a long video. But today's going to be a short once again. But LeBron James, like, let's just be honest. Like, let's just cut it out. He's not going anywhere. He's going to retire with the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, I really don't care what anybody says. I think it's just noise, rumors, speculation, just trying to drag the media and him leaving the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, he's probably going to stay for another year or two and just retire, but that's just my personal opinion. But this is coming this time from Stephen A. Smith. He's like an NBA analyst or ESPN reporter, and this is coming from Legend Hoops once again. So it says, LeBron James' best shot at another championship is in Cleveland, Ohio. He also quoted this. He says, if LeBron James does decide, if not, go back to Cleveland, they're easily the favorites. He could retire a 5-time champion. Now, the question is, what is the Cleveland Cavaliers willing to give up? Because if they have to give up, first-round pick, Darius Garland, and let's say, Jared Allen, then it just doesn't really make too much sense. I don't think they're good enough to win an NBA championship, especially the way this team is constructed. But let's say they do give up some scraps, a first-round pick, then I do believe they'll pull the trigger for LeBron James. But they just added Lonzo Ball in a trade this offseason involving Isaac Okoro. They swap out. Also, they did lose Ty Jerome to the Memphis Grizzlies in, free agency, so they did get a little bit worse. I mean, he was unplayable in the postseason, but let's just be honest. The Cleveland Cavaliers were already dealing with injuries with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Sam Merrill. He kind of stepped up, but Max Strus, he was kind of inconsistent. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are in a weird spot. But this upcoming season, I think it's just going to be a lot different because the East is a lot weaker. They lost Jason Tatum. Obviously, Dame Lillard's not in the East no more. He's back to Portland, so he's on the West. Also, you got Tyrese Halliburton. He tore his, Achilles, so he's going to be out. I know the only competition is the New York Knicks. Maybe you could say, Atlanta Hawks after getting Kristaps Porzingis and some other pieces, Nickeil Alexander-Walker from the Minnesota Timberwolves. But I do believe those are like the only two teams that could just come out of the East other than the Cleveland Cavaliers. But they had the best record in like the entire East. Like, it just wasn't even close. One of the best teams in the league, but I do have my concerns about them heading into the postseason. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell pretty much just being undersized guards. Like, they're not great defensively, but Evan Mobley and Jared Allen just don't play great in the playoffs, so they just can't play and just perform. I mean, they have their inconsistencies. They play very good. I'm pretty sure Evan Mobley did win Defensive Player of the Year, but what would the Lakers want in return? Maybe a Darius Garland and Jared Allen. Doesn't really make too much sense now that we have a Luka Doncic and we just got DeAndre Ayton off the buyout in free agency, unless you trade for those two players and you do find a third team. But Lakers fans, NBA fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about LeBron James potentially leaving the Los Angeles Lakers to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers if this does happen? But like I said, I just don't buy it. I believe they're just trying to drag LeBron James to the media and to the dirt just to try to make him look bad. Like, oh, he's not supporting his team. Like, there was reports literally coming out not that long ago after, Luka Doncic did sign his contract extension that LeBron James didn't call Luka Doncic and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure they did FaceTime and him not supporting his team. But you still got to build the chemistry. We're in the offseason. We're a month away from, training camp. You still got preseason and the regular season. So a lot of things can change between now and also in a month or 2 months. But we'll see. Let me know in the comment section.